to be budget friendly here.
Yes,
all
please.
right? Okay, now most of the things that I have are very, very basic items that I've glammed it up with, you know, colored papers, fabrics, and all that. Now, when you want to create a dessert table, to avoid it from being too flat, you want to create some dimensions, right? That's what makes dessert tables attractive, because it has different heights.
So don't make it all flat. Make sure there's a bit of highs, a little bit of lows.
Correct.
Right?
As you can see right here. Now, these things, which I call pedestals, are actually styrofoam. They're really cheap. Styrofoams come at about 2 to 3 ringgit, right? So it's white. So I've kind of like wrapped it with fabric, right? Picking colors that I saw in the picture, my inspiration picture, and just wrap them around with ribbons. Again, really cheap.
That's
and
true.
very, very
it is
durable.
ribbons, you're right.
Yeah, so I just kind of pin it, and what I love about styrofoam, because you know you can pin stuff, and you can, for the next dessert table, you can just take out the fabric,
Exactly.
replace
And reuse it, so you save money again.
Right. Again, pedestals. Now you can see, for beginners, I would suggest using trays and plates and platters that are all white, because it's easy on the eye.
Right.
Your eye needs a resting place when there are too many details going on. You need something to kind of rest your eye.
Okay.
I've chosen black because in the picture there are black like lines
Elements
and
there,
accents.
all right.
So I've made now. Well, I have like about 5 plates here that are black, but I didn't have a black cake stand and bowl. So what I've done was to spray this huge candle holder.
Oh,
black.
it's a candle holder.
It's actually a candle holder.
There you go.
There you go. So very DIY stuff indeed. So I've sprayed some vases that I have. You really don't have to spend a lot on vases. You just go to your, those wholesale shops, by the street and all. Just look for like very pretty plates that are not necessarily your favorite color. They may have like funny prints and patterns on it. Just spray or paint it. I mean, it's gonna take a while, but the end product is.
And sometimes you want that little uniqueness of it. If it has a little bit of a flaw, it could be a big unique spot for some people.
And that is the whole point of creating dessert tables. You want something that has a signature look.
Right.
You don't want something that's been done over and over again, and you see your friend doing this theme, you want to follow a similar theme, then, where's the uniqueness in that,
That's right. Keep it original, guys. Keep it original.
Yes. Okay, so now we've gone to plates, and we've gone to pedestals, colors. Now, what else? Oh, yes, abundance. Now, usually when you have a dessert table, people don't really eat a lot of sweets,
I do.
On dessert tables. You do?
I do.
Okay, good for you. I mean, it's good to have a lot of sweets, but at times you don't want to have wastage.
Right.
And also in Malaysia, imported sweets, which are the prettier ones, are pretty expensive.
They are.
You don't have to go for expensive candies or sweets. So what I've done right here, as you can see, these are just average sweets that I've wrapped with paper.
The 5-cent ones. You know
Right?
which ones,
Yeah,
right?
really cheap. Really cheap. Right? You just go to like any hyper supermarket and just get them in abundance and wrap them. And stack them up to give the illusion that you've got a lot of them, right? So stack it up. Same as these are just
clever. And then you can wrap it the same color theme that we've already got
so you can have
inspiration
candies of whatever color to suit your theme, right? And then you have these candies which are I know these are familiar to you. These are cheap, chewy candies.
Yes.
Of course, when they come, in a package, they're individually wrapped. You gotta go through the hassle of cutting one by a bit.
But then again, that's the whole part of DIY.
And it's super cheap.
Exactly.
Again, they don't come that many in packets. So what I've done is I stack like colored paper underneath, or similar color, underneath the candies to create the illusion of. Yeah, I'm serving you a lot of candies, but in fact I'm not. So you gotta give the illusion of abundance. Okay.
And I like this, how you've actually, sort of wrapped your chocolate
bar, because we have to admit most chocolate bars don't come in the most prettiest packaging,
and quite simple.
Very simple with a lot of graphics, and the cheaper ones, So you want to do that. You want to wrap it up, and
I like that you put a little buttons there.
Just a little button, not too much. Don't go overboard, right? Just a little bit, because you have to look at the whole dessert table as a whole. You've got to take a step back, step back and see, okay, is this too much? Is this enough? Is too many details? Because for this one in particular, I've kind of focused more on the sugar cookies.
Okay, just very, very quickly, I'm a bit of I love my sweets. The problem is, I've been told by my doctor to lay off for it for a while. So how can you have a dessert table that is healthier, with a healthier option? Have you ever had a pint?
It wouldn't be a dessert table. Snack table.
Yeah.
Right? The whole point of dessert tables is to indulge.
So there's no option?
Of course there are, but again, of course there are definitely, but I'd rather not. I mean, what's the fun in
Okay, fine. Maybe, you know what? My dessert table would have sugar as well as some really healthy options.
You can do that, but maybe you can present them in a way that maybe some vegetables, but present them in the way with ribbons and stuff like that.
Just in case, especially for kids, like my girl's birthday.
And for dudes, if they want to have chips, you can put that
chips.
chips.
We must have chips. How can you not have chips?
That's fine.
Okay, and I understand that it makes a huge difference if you have a backdrop or if you don't have a backdrop, right?
Because like any stage production, even your backdrop right here, your show, right? It creates an ambience. Now, your backdrop don't necessarily have to cover the whole wall. Like for here, example, I was looking for a wall, but obviously we couldn't get a wall. So I'm going to give you an example of how, like you look at this table here right now, and look at the difference when I actually add a backdrop. I'm going to call my assistant right here and just
let us bring it in.
Backdrop that we've prepared. Okay, she's just gonna put it. Imagine there's a wall behind you. Now she's my wall, right?
Okay.
And then we put this.
Yeah, it does. It does have a huge difference.
Right. So I've made made out of paper, folded fans from paper to create that pleated effect.
Yeah, that's right.
That you see on the inspiration picture, and just put them in a cluster. Again, this is styrofoam that I've wrapped to fabric.
And again, you can reuse it once you're done with it for that.
What I really like about styrofoam is you can just pin things on and just take them off again. Easy storage. You can do it over and over again. So
wonderful budget savvy tips on making your own dessert table. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And thank you, Satira. Now, if you would like to get in touch with Satira, how do we get in touch with you?
Okay, you can email me pearl.cakes.events@gmail.com or just follow me on Instagram and we can start talking there.
Yes. Well, girlfriend, so good to see you.
Yeah,
see you later on.
Definitely.
All right. Well, we are gonna go for another quick break here, but before that, let's take a sneak peek into what we're expecting in our next segment. Over to you, Badrish.